Alright guys, so I'm going to take you through a full body whirling warm-up. Whenever Steve or I are designing a warm-up, we like for it to flow really nicely from one exercise to the other. So that you're not standing, sitting, sitting. It's just nice if everything flows from one to the next. That way you can get your warm-up done without taking too much time, but still ensure that you're ready to go and ready to work out. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with 10 jumping jacks, and I'm sure everyone knows what a jumping jack is. And then we're going to go right into seal jacks. Seal jacks are the same as a jumping jack, except you're going to come to the front and back with your arms that way and really open up the chest. We're going to do 10 seal jumping jacks. And now we're going to go right into 10 seal jacks. Awesome. Okay, so next we're going to do 10 windmills. Arms out to the side, and you're just going to reach down, touch that opposite toe. 10 total of these. You should feel a nice stretch up your hamstring. I apologize if I do more or less than I say. I'm not very good at counting while I'm demonstrating things. There we go. So now some windmills. Next up, we're going to do the 4-part squat. You want to keep this as 4 separate movements. Don't let it become jumbled and become one. So you're going to reach down, touch your toes, pull your hips down, get that chest up, arms come up, drive up through your heels. That's 1. We're going to do 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, arms up, stand. And really make sure that at the bottom of the movement your chest is high, weights on the back of your heels there. Don't know how many we've done, we'll do this last one here. Awesome. Next up, we're going to do striders into spiny twists. So for the striders, you're going to come down, knee goes to the outside of your elbow, right like that, and then you just switch. If you're not into the jumping back, you can just step back and then come into it. So you're going to do 5 of those. On the 5th one, you're going to rotate up for 3 outwards, and then place that heel down, and you're going to rotate the other way. And now we're going to do another 5. And same thing on the other side. 3 and 3. To the other side. Awesome. Next up, you're going to come down into quadruped, and we're going to do bird dogs. A lot of you guys probably know what these are, so you're just going to reach opposite arm to leg, and you're going to extend as far forward and back as you can. We're going to do 5 of these on each side. Here we go. 5 on the other side. And then we're going to go right into fire hydrant, so stay in quadruped, and you're going to just come down. Try not to rotate your hips, you're just going right out to the side. 5 of those, and then 5 on the other side. Awesome. So next up, we're going to do quadruped rotations. We're going to do them internally and externally. 5 on each side. So you're going to start off, hand goes behind the head. You're going to reach through, rotate and extend up. You should feel a big stretch. So 5, like this. And then you're going to do the same thing, but this time you're going to put your arm behind your back, almost like you're being handcuffed, and you're going to rotate through and up. You won't be able to rotate as far in the bottom of the movement with your hand behind your back this way. That's okay, still just stretch as far as you can. Now I'll do the other side. And back. Awesome. So next we're going to do, the next few that we're going to do are all going to be on our backs. You're going to come down. We're going to do a rollover to V-sit. To get started, we're going to do 5. All you're going to do for these, roll back as far as you can, come forward and reach. each one that you do, try and reach a little bit further in front. There we go. Next up, we're going to do, isn't leg going on for too long. Okay, you can sit there. That's open. Next up, you're going to lay on your back. And you're going to keep your one leg bent and up. And you're going to go arms up to the side. You're going to lift. Let your leg come over. Don't rotate your hips to get your leg out as far as you can comfortably. And then come back up. You're going to do 5 of these on each side. And then stretch out that hip flexor. So you come up, over, up, down. Yeah, that's what we're going to switch legs. Should be 5 on each side. There we go. And next, keep your arms out to the side. Legs go up at 90 degrees. We call this one the bent iron cross. So legs are at 90, arms are to the side. Your legs are going to drop and your head is going to go the opposite way. This one's not fast. Should feel really nice on the lower back. There you go. Side to side. 10 total of these guys. Just 5 on each side. Awesome. And then the last one that you're going to do, stay down on the ground. You're going to go up into a bridge, and you're going to reach over and across. So not just up, over and across. You should feel a nice stretch in your lats. So right in here, you should feel a stretch. And you're going to do 10 total of these guys as well. Awesome. All right, I do like to finish off with one static stretch. And the static stretch that I like to do is just a nice hip flexor stretch. Yeah, so I just come down, sit here. And if you actually put your hands here, you should be able to push your hips right through. And let's do about 30 seconds on each side. And then I'm warmed up, I'm ready to go. I've done a little bit of upper, a little bit of lower. Like I said, if you've got an area, you know, it's really tight, spend a little more time there, or spend a little more time rolling. I do this warm up after I've done my foam rolling and my lacrosse ball rolling. I like to do that beforehand, just gets the blood flowing, gets everything moving. But yeah, hopefully you guys find this helpful, even if maybe there's a couple different moves that you want to add into your own routine. Mobility warm-up doesn't have to take a long time, but it's something that you really should do. I mean, spending 10, 15 minutes getting rolled out, warmed up, can save you from a world of injuries. So it's worth it to spend that time, you know, working everything out. It'll help keep you more mobile, keep your joints protected a little bit better, and yeah, just ensure that you're not taking time out from your workouts recovering from injury. So add in a little mobility, a little rehab work at the beginning of your workout, and even in between sets, and it'll go a long way to keeping you healthy in the long run.